Pathways of Faith, Crafting Your Own Religion. Chapter 1, Introspection and Purpose. Exploring your personal beliefs, values, and experiences. Defining the purpose and core principles of your religion. Understanding the significance of introspection in shaping your spiritual path. Chapter 2, Research and Study. Engaging in a comprehensive study of existing religions and philosophies. Gaining insights and inspiration from various spiritual traditions. The value of knowledge and understanding in the development of your own beliefs. Chapter 3, Core Beliefs and Tenets. Defining the fundamental beliefs and values that form the foundation of your religion. Addressing questions about the nature of the divine, the purpose of life, and the afterlife. Exploring the importance of coherence and personal resonance in your belief system. Chapter 4, Rituals and Practices. Exploring different forms of religious expression, such as prayer, meditation, and worship. Developing rituals and ceremonies that align with your core beliefs. Understanding the role of practices in fostering a sense of spiritual connection and growth. Chapter 5, Ethics and Morality. Discussing the ethical principles that guide behavior within your religious framework. Examining the importance of moral values and virtues in leading a meaningful life. Addressing the development of guidelines for moral conduct within your community. Chapter 6, Community and Outreach. Exploring the role of community in religious practice. Strategies for connecting with like-minded individuals who may be interested in joining your religious community. Building a sense of belonging and support within your religious community. Chapter 7, Symbolism and Iconography. Choosing symbols, icons, and images that represent the core concepts and beliefs of your religion. Understanding the significance of visual representations in religious practices. Utilizing symbolism to enhance the spiritual experience of your followers. Chapter 8, Teachings and Texts. Developing the teachings, doctrines, and principles of your religion. Creating sacred texts or scriptures to guide your followers. The role of written material in conveying your religious philosophy. Chapter 9, Continual Reflection and Evolution. Embracing growth and adaptation as your religious beliefs evolve. Encouraging openness to new ideas, feedback, and experiences. The importance of self-reflection and introspection in maintaining a vibrant spiritual path. Chapter 10, Legal Considerations. Understanding the legal requirements and obligations associated with starting a religious organization. Navigating the process of establishing your religion within the legal framework of your country or region. Ensuring compliance with regulations and maintaining transparency in your religious practices. Note: this book serves as a guide and reference for individuals interested in crafting their own religion. It provides a framework for reflection and exploration, but each person's journey will be unique and deeply personal. Chapter 1, Introspection and Purpose. Introduction. In the vast landscape of spirituality and belief systems, the journey of creating your own religion begins with a deep and introspective exploration of your own inner world. This chapter lays the foundation for your quest by guiding you through the essential process of introspection and defining the purpose that will shape your unique spiritual path. Section 1, Reflecting on Personal Beliefs and Values. 1.1 Embracing Your Individuality. Acknowledging the uniqueness of your own beliefs and experiences. Embracing the freedom to explore and question established norms. 1.2 Questioning Assumptions. Examining the beliefs and traditions you have inherited. Reflecting on what resonates with you and what may require re-evaluation. 1.3 Identifying Core Values. Exploring the values and principles that are most important to you. Considering the impact of these values on your daily life and decision-making. Section 2, Defining the Purpose of Your Religion. 2.1 Seeking Meaning and Transcendence. Contemplating the larger questions about the purpose of life and existence. Exploring your longing for transcendence and connection with the divine. 2.2 Nurturing Spiritual Growth. Articulating your aspirations for personal growth and transformation. Identifying how your religion can support and guide your spiritual development. 2.3 Addressing Life's Challenges. Considering how your religious beliefs can offer solace and guidance during difficult times. Reflecting on the role of your religion in promoting resilience and inner strength. Section 3, Cultivating a Unique Perspective. 3.1 Synthesizing Inspiration. Drawing from the wisdom of various spiritual traditions and philosophies. Integrating diverse influences to create a cohesive and authentic belief system. 3.2 Articulating Beliefs and Principles. Formulating your core beliefs and principles that will serve as the foundation of your religion. Expressing these beliefs in a way that aligns with your values and resonates with your spirit. 3.3 Envisioning the future. Imagining the impact your religion may have on yourself and others. Setting goals for the growth and evolution of your religious community. If desired. Conclusion. The journey of creating your own religion begins with self-discovery and a clear sense of purpose. By exploring your personal beliefs, values, and aspirations, you lay the groundwork for a meaningful and authentic spiritual path. In the subsequent chapters, we will delve deeper into the practical aspects of building your religion, guiding you towards a comprehensive framework that reflects your innermost convictions. Chapter 2, Research and Study Introduction. Embarking on the path of creating your own religion requires a broad understanding of existing religious and philosophical traditions. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of research and study in shaping your beliefs and practices. By engaging with a diverse range of ideas and perspectives, you will gain valuable insights and inspiration to inform the development of your unique spiritual path. Section 1, Exploring Existing Religions and Philosophies. 1.1 The rich tapestry of human spirituality, appreciating the vast array of religious and spiritual traditions throughout history, recognizing the universal human quest for meaning and transcendence. 1.2 Comparative religion, engaging in a comparative study of different religious systems, analyzing the similarities, differences, and underlying principles across traditions. 1.3 Philosophical traditions, examining philosophical schools of thought that explore metaphysics, ethics, and the nature of existence, drawing insights from philosophical ideas that resonate with your own beliefs. Section 2, Learning from Sacred Texts and Scriptures. 2.1 Sacred Texts across religions, exploring the sacred scriptures of major world religions, gaining an understanding of the narratives, teachings, and symbolism within these texts. 2.2 Interpreting symbolism and allegory, deciphering the symbolic and allegorical language used in sacred texts, extracting deeper meanings and insights beyond the literal interpretations. 2.3 Spiritual wisdom and teachings, studying the words and teachings of spiritual leaders, prophets, and enlightened figures, reflecting on the moral, ethical, and spiritual guidance offered by these individuals. Section 3, Seeking inspiration from spiritual practices. 3.1 Meditation and contemplation, exploring various forms of meditation and contemplative practices, cultivating inner stillness and expanding awareness through these techniques. 3.2 Rituals and ceremonies, investigating the diverse rituals and ceremonies found in different religious traditions, understanding the symbolic significance and transformative potential of these practices. 3.3 Mystical and esoteric traditions, delving into mystical and esoteric traditions that explore hidden dimensions of reality, gaining insights into the nature of consciousness and transcendent experiences. Conclusion: by immersing yourself in the study of existing religions, philosophies, sacred texts, and spiritual practices, you expand your intellectual and experiential horizons. This broad understanding allows you to draw inspiration from a multitude of sources, helping you shape a well-informed and enriched religious framework. In the following chapters, we will delve deeper into the core beliefs, rituals, and ethical principles that will form the essence of your own unique religion. Chapter 3, Core Beliefs and Tenets. Introduction. In this chapter, we will delve into the process of defining the core beliefs and tenets that form the foundation of your own religion. These beliefs will serve as guiding principles that shape your worldview, moral values, and spiritual understanding. By articulating these fundamental beliefs, you establish a coherent and meaningful framework for your unique spiritual path. Section 1, Exploring the Nature of the Divine. 1.1 Understanding the Divine, contemplating the nature of the divine or ultimate reality in your belief system, reflecting on concepts such as God, higher power, universal energy, or cosmic consciousness. 1.2 Relationship with the divine, considering your relationship with the divine and exploring the ways in which you connect with it, reflecting on the role of prayer, meditation, or other practices in deepening this connection. 1.3 Transcendence and immanence, exploring the balance between the transcendent and immanent aspects of the divine, reflecting on the presence of the divine in everyday life and the world around you. Section 2, Purpose and Meaning of Life. 2.1 The Purpose of Existence, contemplating the purpose of life and the role of individuals within the grand scheme of existence, reflecting on concepts such as personal growth, spiritual evolution, or service to others. 2. The Journey of the Soul, considering beliefs about the nature of the soul or consciousness and its journey through life and beyond, reflecting on concepts such as reincarnation, karma, or spiritual liberation. 2.3 Harmonizing with the natural world, acknowledging the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of environmental stewardship, reflecting on ways to honor and respect the natural world within your religious practices. Section 3, Moral Principles and Ethics. 3.1 Fundamental Moral Values, identifying the core moral values that underpin your religious beliefs, reflecting on virtues such as compassion, honesty, justice, or forgiveness. 3.2 Ethical guidelines. Developing ethical guidelines that govern behavior and decision-making within your religious framework, reflecting on principles related to interpersonal relationships, social responsibility, and global harmony. 3.3 Promoting virtuous action. Considering how your religious beliefs inspire and guide individuals to lead a morally virtuous life, reflecting on the importance of ethical conduct in personal growth and spiritual development. Conclusion. Defining the core beliefs and tenets of your religion is an essential step in creating a cohesive and meaningful spiritual path. By exploring the nature of the divine, the purpose of life, and developing a moral compass, you establish the philosophical and ethical foundation of your religious framework. In the following chapters, we will explore the practical aspects of religious rituals, practices, and community building, all guided by these core beliefs and tenets. Chapter 4: Rituals and Practices. Introduction. Rituals and practices are integral components of religious expression, providing a tangible and experiential way to connect with the divine, foster personal growth, and strengthen the bonds of community. In this chapter, we will explore the diverse range of rituals and practices that can be incorporated into your own religion, tailoring them to align with your core beliefs and tenets. Section 1: Prayer and Meditation. 1.1 Prayer as Communication. Understanding the purpose of prayer as a means of communication with the divine, exploring different prayer formats, such as supplication, gratitude, or contemplative prayer. 1.2 Meditation and Mindfulness. Embracing meditation as a practice to cultivate inner stillness and heightened awareness, exploring various meditation techniques, such as breath awareness, visualization, or mantra repetition. 1.3 Sacred Spaces and Altars. Creating sacred spaces or altars within your personal or communal environment, exploring the significance of these spaces in facilitating focused and reverent practices. Section 2: Worship and Devotion. 2.1 Rituals of Worship. Developing rituals of worship that align with your religious beliefs, exploring the elements of worship, such as chanting, singing, or symbolic gestures. 2.2 Devotional Practices. Cultivating devotion through acts of reverence, gratitude, and surrender, exploring practices like offerings, hymns, or sacred dance as expressions of devotion. 2.3 Festivals and Celebrations. Creating festivals and celebrations that commemorate important milestones or significant beliefs within your religion, exploring ways to incorporate music, dance, feasting, and communal gatherings into these events. Section 3: Moral Conduct and Service. 3.1 Ethical Reflection and Self-Examination. Incorporating ethical reflection and self-examination as regular practices, engaging in introspection to assess one's actions, intentions, and alignment with moral principles. 3.2 Acts of Compassion and Service. Fostering a spirit of compassion and service towards others as a core practice, exploring ways to engage in charitable acts, volunteerism, or community outreach. 3.3 Rituals for Personal Growth. Developing rituals and practices that support personal growth and spiritual development, exploring practices like journaling, affirmations, or guided self-reflection. Conclusion. Rituals and practices provide tangible expressions of your religious beliefs, allowing you to engage in a transformative and meaningful way with your spirituality. By incorporating prayer, meditation, worship, devotion, and ethical conduct, you create a tapestry of practices that deepen your connection with the divine, nurture personal growth, and foster a sense of community. In the following chapters, we will explore the ethical principles and guidelines that inform your actions and interactions within your religious community. Chapter 5: Ethics and Morality. Introduction. Ethics and morality form the guiding principles of behavior and conduct within a religious framework. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of ethical considerations and the cultivation of moral virtues in your own religion. By defining a set of ethical principles, you establish a moral compass that shapes individual actions, interpersonal relationships, and the overall ethos of your religious community. Section 1: The Foundation of Ethics. 1.1 Understanding Ethics. Exploring the concept of ethics and its significance within a religious context, reflecting on the role of ethics in guiding behavior and decision-making. 1.2 Sources of ethical guidance. Examining the sacred texts, teachings, and philosophical traditions that offer ethical guidance, drawing inspiration from religious figures and moral exemplars within your chosen spiritual path. 1.3 Principles and Values. identifying the core ethical principles and values that form the foundation of your religion. Reflecting on virtues such as compassion, honesty, integrity, fairness, and respect for all beings. Section 2. Interpersonal relationships. 2.1 Compassionate communication. Fostering compassionate and respectful communication in relationships. Reflecting on the importance of active listening, empathy, and nonviolent communication. 2.2 Forgiveness and reconciliation. Cultivating a spirit of forgiveness and seeking reconciliation in times of conflict. Reflecting on the transformative power of forgiveness in healing relationships. 2.3 Social justice and equality. Promoting social justice and equality as essential principles within your religious community. Reflecting on ways to advocate for the rights and well-being of marginalized and oppressed individuals. Section 3. Global responsibility and environmental stewardship. 3.1 Care for the earth. Emphasizing the importance of environmental stewardship and sustainability. Reflecting on practices that minimize harm to the planet and promote ecological balance. 3.2 Service to humanity. Cultivating a sense of social responsibility and engaging in acts of service to benefit humanity. Reflecting on opportunities to contribute to the well-being of others and make a positive impact in the world. 3.3 Ethical decision-making. Developing a framework for ethical decision-making within your religious community. Reflecting on the ethical considerations and consequences of choices and actions. Conclusion. Ethics and morality serve as guiding lights in the practice of your religion, shaping personal behavior, fostering healthy relationships, and promoting social responsibility. By defining ethical principles, cultivating moral virtues, and embracing a sense of global responsibility, you create a framework for living a meaningful and ethical life. In the following chapters, we will explore the symbolism and iconography that can further enhance the spiritual experience of your followers. Chapter 6: Symbolism and Iconography. Introduction. Symbolism and iconography play a significant role in religious expression, serving as visual and tangible representations of spiritual concepts, beliefs, and narratives. In this chapter, we will explore the power of symbols and icons within your own religion, understanding their meaning, and how they can deepen the spiritual experience for individuals and foster a sense of collective identity within your religious community. Section 1: Understanding Symbolism. 1.1 The language of symbols. Exploring the universal language of symbols and their ability to convey deep meanings. Reflecting on the power of symbols to transcend cultural and linguistic boundaries. 1.2 Archetypal symbols. Identifying archetypal symbols that resonate with the core beliefs and narratives of your religion. Reflecting on the psychological and spiritual significance of these symbols. 1.3 Personal and cultural symbolism. Encouraging personal and cultural symbolism within your religious practices. Reflecting on the ways in which individuals can imbue symbols with personal meaning and connection. Section 2: Icons and visual representations. 2.1 Sacred art and images. Exploring the role of sacred art and images as visual representations of spiritual ideals. Reflecting on how sacred art can inspire devotion and contemplation. 2.2 Divine figures and deities. Creating visual representations of divine figures and deities within your religion. Reflecting on the symbolism and characteristics associated with these representations. 2.3 Ritual objects and artifacts. Exploring the significance of ritual objects and artifacts within your religious practices. Reflecting on how these objects can serve as conduits for spiritual connection and transformation. Section 3: Rituals and practices with symbolic meaning. 3.1 Symbolic ritual actions. Incorporating symbolic actions within your religious rituals and ceremonies. Reflecting on how these actions deepen the participants' engagement and spiritual experience. 3.2 Sacred spaces and architecture. Designing sacred spaces and architecture that embody the core beliefs and symbolism of your religion. Reflecting on the ways in which the physical environment can enhance the spiritual experience. 3. Symbolic festivals and celebrations. Creating festivals and celebrations that incorporate symbolic elements and rituals. Reflecting on the symbolism embedded in these events and their role in communal bonding. Conclusion: Symbolism and iconography add depth, beauty, and spiritual significance to your religious practices. Through the use of symbols, icons, and ritual actions, you provide a visual language that allows individuals to connect with profound spiritual concepts and narratives. By embracing symbolism, you foster a sense of shared identity and create a visual tapestry that enriches the spiritual experience for both individuals and the collective religious community. In the final chapters, we will explore the aspects of building and nurturing a thriving religious community. Chapter 7. Building and nurturing a religious community. Introduction. A vibrant and supportive religious community can provide a nurturing environment for individuals to deepen their spiritual journey, find belonging, and engage in collective worship and service. In this chapter, we will explore the essential aspects of building and nurturing a thriving religious community within your own religion, fostering a sense of unity, purpose, and shared values. Section 1. Establishing community values. 1.1 Core principles and values. Defining the core principles and values that serve as the foundation of your religious community, reflecting on how these values inform the collective ethos and guide community interactions. 1.2 Inclusivity and diversity. Cultivating an inclusive and welcoming environment that embraces diversity of beliefs, backgrounds, and identities, reflecting on the importance of fostering a sense of belonging and respect for all community members. 1.3 Collaborative decision-making. Establishing mechanisms for collaborative decision-making within the community, reflecting on the importance of inclusivity and consensus building in shaping the community's direction. Section 2. Rituals and collective worship. 2.1 Collective worship services. Designing and conducting regular collective worship services that reflect the beliefs and practices of your religion, reflecting on the role of rituals, prayers, and shared spiritual experiences in fostering community unity. 2.2 Community rituals and celebrations. Organizing community rituals and celebrations that foster a sense of shared identity and purpose, reflecting on the importance of commemorating significant milestones and festivals together. 2.3 Spiritual education and study groups. Establishing spiritual education programs and study groups within the community, reflecting on the value of ongoing learning, discussion, and exploration of religious teachings. Section 3. Service and social engagement. 3.1 Community service initiatives. Engaging in community service projects that align with the values and principles of your religion, reflecting on the transformative power of service and the impact it can have on individuals and the wider community. 3.2 Support networks and care programs. Developing support networks and care programs to nurture the well-being of community members, reflecting on the importance of creating a sense of belonging and providing emotional and practical support. 3.3 Interfaith dialogue and collaboration. Promoting interfaith dialogue and collaboration with other religious communities, reflecting on the opportunities for learning, understanding, and fostering peace through interfaith interactions. Conclusion. Building and nurturing a religious community requires a commitment to shared values, meaningful rituals, and collective engagement. By establishing an inclusive and welcoming environment, conducting regular worship services, organizing community rituals and celebrations, engaging in service initiatives, and fostering interfaith dialogue, you create a space where individuals can grow spiritually, find support, and contribute to the well-being of the wider community. In the final chapter, we will reflect on the importance of personal growth and ongoing spiritual development within your religious journey. Chapter 8. Personal growth and spiritual development. Introduction. Personal growth and spiritual development are vital aspects of any religious journey. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of individual self-reflection, inner transformation, and ongoing learning within your own religion. By nurturing personal growth, individuals can deepen their connection with the divine, align their actions with their beliefs, and contribute to the flourishing of the religious community. Section 1. Self-reflection and inner exploration. 1.1 Contemplative practices. Engaging in contemplative practices such as self-reflection, introspection, and mindfulness. Reflecting on the importance of cultivating inner awareness and deepening the understanding of oneself. 1.2 Spiritual retreats and solitude. Creating opportunities for spiritual retreats and periods of solitude, reflecting on the transformative power of solitude in fostering personal growth and spiritual renewal. 1.3 Journaling and spiritual writing. Encouraging journaling and spiritual writing as means of self-expression and self-discovery, reflecting on the value of capturing insights, reflections, and personal experiences in writing. Section 2. Lifelong learning and study. 2.1 Sacred texts and teachings. Emphasizing the study and contemplation of sacred texts and teachings within your religion, reflecting on the wisdom and guidance offered by religious scriptures and philosophical traditions. 2.2 Spiritual teachers and mentors. Seeking guidance and inspiration from spiritual teachers and mentors, reflecting on the importance of mentorship and the transmission of wisdom within the religious community. 2.3 Continuing education and exploration. Encouraging ongoing learning and exploration of spiritual and philosophical topics, reflecting on the value of expanding one's knowledge and Perspectives throughout the spiritual journey. Section 3, Integration of beliefs into daily life. 3.1 Mindful living. Cultivating mindfulness and conscious awareness in daily life, reflecting on the practice of aligning thoughts, words, and actions with religious principles. 3.2 Virtuous conduct. Integrating ethical principles and moral virtues into daily interactions and decision-making, reflecting on the importance of embodying religious values through virtuous conduct. 3.3 Service and compassion. Emphasizing the practice of service and compassion in everyday life, reflecting on opportunities to contribute to the well-being of others and make a positive impact in the world. Conclusion. Personal growth and spiritual development are lifelong journeys that require dedication, self-reflection, and ongoing learning. By engaging in self-reflection, exploring spiritual practices, studying sacred texts, seeking guidance from mentors, and integrating religious beliefs into daily life, individuals can deepen their connection with the divine, nurture personal transformation, and contribute to the collective growth of the religious community. In the final chapter, we will reflect on the significance of the religious journey and the continuous evolution of your own religion. Chapter 9, The Evolution of Your Religion. Introduction. Religions, like all aspects of human culture, have the potential to evolve and adapt over time. In this chapter, we will explore the concept of the evolution of your own religion, understanding the need for growth, adaptation, and reinterpretation of beliefs and practices. By embracing the dynamic nature of religious traditions, you create space for spiritual exploration, inclusivity, and relevance in a changing world. Section 1, Embracing Change and Adaptation. 1.1 Recognizing the need for evolution, understanding that societal, cultural, and individual contexts change over time, reflecting on the need to adapt religious beliefs and practices to remain relevant and meaningful. 1.2 Balancing tradition and innovation, navigating the tension between preserving traditional elements and embracing new insights and perspectives, reflecting on the role of innovation in keeping the religious community dynamic and responsive to contemporary challenges. 1.3 Dialogue and collaboration, encouraging open dialogue and collaboration within the religious community, reflecting on the value of diverse voices and perspectives in shaping the evolution of religious beliefs and practices. Section 2, Reinterpretation and Deepening Understanding. 2.1 Reinterpreting sacred texts and teachings, engaging in critical and contextual reinterpretation of sacred texts and teachings, reflecting on the evolving understanding of religious concepts and narratives. 2.2 Engaging with contemporary issues, addressing contemporary societal, ethical, and scientific issues within the religious framework, reflecting on the relevance and application of religious principles to current challenges and debates. 2.3 Interdisciplinary exploration, exploring connections between your religion and various fields of study, such as philosophy, psychology, and environmental sciences. Reflecting on the enrichment and deepening of understanding that interdisciplinary exploration can bring. Section 3, Preserving core values and essence. 3.1 Identifying core values, reflecting on the core values and principles that form the essence of your religion, recognizing the importance of preserving these foundational elements while allowing for growth and adaptation. 3.2 Rituals and symbolism, evaluating and reimagining rituals and symbolism to ensure they align with the evolving needs and beliefs of the community, reflecting on the power of symbolism in communicating timeless truths and fostering a sense of connection. 3. Engaging the next generation, empowering and involving the next generation in the evolution of your religion, reflecting on ways to nurture their spiritual growth and provide platforms for their voices to be heard. Conclusion. The evolution of your religion is a natural and necessary process to ensure its relevance, vibrancy, and ability to address the changing needs of individuals and society. By embracing change and adaptation, engaging in reinterpretation and deepening understanding, and preserving core values and essence, you create a living and evolving religious tradition. This chapter marks the end of this book, but it is only the beginning of your ongoing journey in shaping and nurturing your own religion. May it continue to grow, inspire, and bring light to your spiritual path. Chapter 10, Embracing Unity and Interconnectedness. Introduction. In a world characterized by diversity and interconnectedness, embracing unity and interconnectedness becomes essential within your own religion. In this chapter, we will explore the significance of unity, the promotion of interfaith dialogue, and the recognition of the inherent interconnectedness of all beings. By fostering unity and interconnectedness, your religion can contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Section 1, Unity within the religious community. 1.1 Building bridges. Fostering unity and a sense of shared purpose within your religious community, reflecting on the value of mutual respect, empathy, and collaboration among community members. 1.2 Celebrating diversity. Embracing and celebrating the diversity of beliefs, backgrounds, and perspectives within your religious community, reflecting on the richness that diversity brings to collective worship, learning, and growth. 1.3 Conflict resolution and reconciliation. Developing mechanisms for conflict resolution and fostering a culture of reconciliation within the religious community, reflecting on the transformative power of forgiveness, understanding, and peaceful dialogue. Section 2. Interfaith dialogue and collaboration. 2.1 Engaging in interfaith dialogue. Actively participating in interfaith dialogue with individuals and communities from different religious traditions, reflecting on the shared values, common goals, and opportunities for learning and mutual respect. 2.2 Finding common ground. Seeking common ground and shared concerns with individuals of diverse beliefs, reflecting on the potential for collaborative efforts to address social, environmental, and humanitarian issues. 2.3 Promoting religious pluralism. Advocating for religious pluralism and the freedom of belief and expression, reflecting on the importance of fostering a society that respects and protects religious diversity. Section 3. Recognizing interconnectedness. 3.1 Interconnectedness of all beings. Contemplating the interconnectedness of all beings and the web of life, reflecting on the implications of this understanding for our relationships with others and the natural world. 3.2 Environmental stewardship. Emphasizing the importance of environmental stewardship and sustainable living within your religious practices, reflecting on the responsibility to protect and care for the earth as an expression of interconnectedness. 3.3 Compassionate action. Translating the recognition of interconnectedness into compassionate action, reflecting on opportunities to contribute to the well-being and alleviation of suffering of all beings. Conclusion. Embracing unity and interconnectedness lies at the heart of your religion's vision for a harmonious and compassionate world. By nurturing unity within your religious community, engaging in interfaith dialogue and collaboration, and recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings, you contribute to the broader fabric of humanity. May your religion be a source of inspiration, healing, and unity, transcending boundaries and fostering love and compassion for all.